waited years for this. After selling almost everything they owned, Daniel and Brooke Hart bought a used sailboat named the Seabird, a white 42-footer with faded blue stripes and just enough space to live on. Their plan sounded like a dream. A 3-month sail across open water, stopping at remote islands, hosting photos, chasing sunsets. Friends called it romantic. Daniel called it freedom. Brooke called it their fresh start. But on the 11th night at sea, the dream turned into a case that would ruin her life. That evening, the ocean was calm, the stars sharp like pins in black glass. Daniel had been drinking, a little not sloppy, just relaxed, and told Brooke he was going to check the lines before bed. She stayed below deck, cleaning up the galley, when she heard the faint sound of something heavy shifting above. Then, silence. Minutes passed. Too many. Brooke climbed up, expecting him to be leaning on the rail, smiling at the sky. Instead, the deck was empty. No footsteps, no lantern, no voice, just wind and the quiet slap of water against the hull. She screamed his name until her throat felt raw. She circled the boat, checked every corner, opened the storage hatches, looked behind the sails. Nothing. Daniel was simply gone. When she radioed for help, the Coast Guard asked the same questions over and over. What time did you last see him? Was he angry? Were you arguing? She swore they weren't. But when investigators finally boarded the boat days later, they found things that made Brooke look guilty. A cracked phone, 2 wine glasses, but only 1 set of fingerprints, and a strange detail that made officers exchange glances: a smear of blood on the inside rail, like someone grabbed it while falling. Brooke insisted it had to be an accident, but on land, rumors spread faster than truth. People said she wanted the boat. People said she wanted the insurance money. One headline called it the Sailboat Widow. Another called it a perfect escape until he vanished. And then, just when the story was starting to go cold, a diver searching waters far from where Daniel disappeared found something drifting in a tangled rope line. A small waterproof pouch containing Daniel's driver's license and watch. The time was frozen at 2:17 a.m., the exact hour Brooke claimed she heard the noise on deck. That should have cleared her, but it didn't, because when investigators opened the back of the watch, engraved inside was a message nobody could explain. If I go overboard, don't believe her.